Once you have your OpenAI API key and have identified your use case, the next step is to connect to the GPT-3 API and make requests to it. The GPT-3 API allows you to send text input and receive generated text output. It also allows you to control the length and quality of the output, and to specify the language model to use. You can connect to the GPT-3 API using any programming language or framework. To make requests, you'll need to use an HTTP client library. Here is an example of how to connect to the GPT-3 API using Python and the requests library. Check the next lecture article for the code screenshot. Import requests. Import JSON. Headers equals. Content type, application, JSON. Authorization, bearer your _API _key. Data equals. Prompt, what's the weather like today? Model, text DaVinci 002. Response equals requests. Post, https://api.openai.com/v1/engines/davinci/completions. JSON equals data, headers equals headers. Print, response. JSON. This example shows how to make a post request to the GPT-3 API endpoint for completions, passing in a prompt and a model to use. The returned output will be the generated text response. It's important to note that different endpoints are available for different use cases, such as DaVinci for completions, Curie for conversation, Babbage for tables, and DALL-E for image generation. Additionally, it's important to check the API documentation for the appropriate structure and usage of the requests. Training and fine-tuning the model. After connecting to the GPT-3 API, the next step is to train and fine-tune the model to perform the specific tasks you identified in your use case. The GPT-3 model has been pre-trained on a massive amount of text data, but it is still necessary to fine-tune it to perform the specific tasks you want. Fine-tuning the model involves providing it with specific examples of the tasks you want it to perform and training it to understand and execute those tasks. Here are a few examples of how to fine-tune the GPT-3 model for different tasks. Responding to common queries. Provide the model with examples of common queries and the corresponding responses. Train the model on these examples until it can generate responses that are similar to the provided responses. Summarizing emails. Provide the model with examples of emails and the corresponding summaries. Train the model on these examples until it can summarize emails accurately.